Hey all, Dr. Paul here. Are y'all looking to write an assisted living business plan? I've done the research. I've written dozens of assisted living business plans, and I've put together an assisted living business plan guide, including research for y'all to go ahead and use. Of course, if you want to hire my services, love to help. But if you want to do it yourself, this page is definitely for you. And let me go ahead and just run through the highlights of the page. It just starts off with assisted living business plan. I introduced the concept of the page, which is research. This page right here is for assisted living business plan owners and individuals looking to start an assisted living business. The research is here for you. And what I've done is I've put together an overview and a little history aspect of assisted living. I've done a little bit of research on the history and put together an industry overview. And I've also included but I've also included sources of where this information was taken from. Included in the page, I've included some best practices for writing an assisted living business plan, from the executive summary, company description, marketing analysis. I've also included links to my website that provides more information for each one of these segments. That way you can get a full, in-depth review for each one of these sections. Also included in the page is organizational structure. So this is just the outline of what a traditional assisted living facility is going to look like from the perspective of an organizational structure. You're going to have your CEO, you're going to have the executive directors, director of nursing, operations manager, all the way down to caregivers and support staff. I've also provided that information in a bulleted point hierarchy list. Also, I've went ahead and did a little bit of research from my previous business plans that I've written for assisted living facilities based on common operating costs for the assisted living. I've also broken it into home-based assisted living facilities as well as commercial assisted living facilities or larger operations as well. Some other information I went ahead and talked about or discussed revenue generation for an assisted living facilities, where you get your money. Typically is going to come from Medicaid, or they're going to be private pay, one or the other. Also included in the webpage is going to be reasons assisted living businesses fail. So these are some topics that you can go ahead and consider as to why some businesses fail, and assisted living businesses fail, and you can go ahead and take actions now to mitigate or even eliminate those potential pitfalls. Then I've also included common reasons why businesses succeed in the assisted living facility industry. And some of those successful key attributes are going to be optimal resident care, staff retention, which is huge, diversified revenue streams, effective organizational structure, all the way down to financial discipline, controlling those costs. I went ahead and put together a little chart here, fail versus success snapshot. I've done some little bit of research on competition levels throughout the U.S. for assisted living, home-based care, as well as regional and national chains, rural and urban competition comparisons. And I've went ahead and closed out that section with the 5 best cities to open an assisted living facility, which would include Phoenix, Tampa, Charlotte, Austin, as well as Vegas. And then some of the competitive markets out there, which is going to be your Los Angeles market, your New York City market, your Chicago, as well as your Dallas markets. Included some industry trends and statistics for assisted living facilities. Also included the citations as well. Funding and investment insights. I went ahead and included some information on this. Common sources of funding for assisted living facilities would include SBA loans, private investors, commercial loans, and also joint ventures as well. Assisted living facility template. I do offer an assisted living facility template, and that template is available on this link right here on my website. And it's a nice, solid document that's going to include... See here, what do I include? All right, so it's going to include your executive summary already pre-written. It's going to have your company description, your organization model, industry research, all that good information that's already going to be written for you, and you just need to pretty much fill in the blanks. All right, and then finally, if you're interested in the template, you just go ahead and click on that this link right here. And then I wrap up the webpage with some information about me, Dr. Paul Borosky. I've got some of my expertise, some of my insights here, as well as my contact information. And then finally on this page, I do give you a reference list. I researched AARP, IBIS World, U.S. Census Bureau, or just some of the references I used on the site. All right, so hopefully this information is helpful. And if you are looking for the link is right here. Feel free to visit it, take the information that you like, and if you do need some services for business plan writing or business consulting, feel free to reach out. Let's go ahead and wrap it up now. All right, and now a little bit about me. Again, Dr. Paul Borosky, owner of Quality Business Plan. I am a business plan writer as well as a pro forma financial projection model professional. I do write the business plans myself as well as create the pro forma financial projections. So I've been doing this for about 13 years. So if you do need a business plan writing, love to help. Also, I'm a business growth consultant. Just because I write your business plan and I get you started and I help you get your funding for your small business, my relationship with you doesn't end there. I also use what's called Dr. Paul's Organized Plan and Growth Strategy, where I help you launch your business as well as take you through the starting phase and help you grow your business into a successful business. And then finally, I do have some professional academic experience, adjunct professor as well as subject matter expert for both business and finance. I've been a college professor for about 11, 12 years now. All right, let's go ahead and wrap it up and pack it up. All right, hopefully this information was helpful. Again, Dr. Paul Borosky, owner of Quality Business Plan. Services that I do offer is business plan writing as well as creating the pro forma financial projections for the business plan. I do provide business consulting using my Dr. Paul's Organized Plan Growth Strategy. I also offer organizational management. If your small business is in disarray, I'd love to help you not only organize it, but set the strategy and also the foundation for growth. I also do fractional COO and CFO services as well as general consulting. Go out, make a little bit of money, and hopefully this video was helpful. Thanks.